people are a lot more eager now to take their time to do their research and go online. And then that's where we come in. So, hey, let's make this easy for you. Let's make this a one-stop shop. Let's deliver the product to you. Let's guarantee the product. Let's certify the product. Let's make sure that we can help you get your insurance and registration in place. If not, set it up for you, and we'll even get it delivered to your doorstep.
What is the state of the industry right now? I mean, you're specifically looking at automobiles, but if you want to broaden it to some of the other offerings you guys have and where you think it's headed.
Yeah, definitely. So we've been, I believe, ahead of the curve. And luckily for companies such as Amazon and eBay and I guess Skip the Dishes and Uber, they've helped us kind of get ahead of the curve and come to the belief and understanding to go with the flow. So to see where this flow is going in this niche and kind of follow that. So if we look at the mentality that Amazon has, I'm not sure if you've ordered from Amazon or have ordered something online. Typically, they have an amazing guarantee and return policy. We'll have accounts like PayPal accounts because we know that that's secure and we're comfortable with that. Now, one that eliminates the stress of having to go out and go into the dealership world and talk to many different salespeople. So I believe there's a huge stress relief. It also empowers the consumer to be able to shop online, to gain that knowledge, to gain that information. We have places like YouTube and customer ratings and reviews all over the place. And that helps a lot to be able to have that virtual experience. On top of that, when a company like ours, we've been doing it for a while now, where we were able to create a one-stop shop. So where we are able to give this type of experience and opportunity for a consumer to approach us and just to feel, wow, what a friendly and family type experience. This truly was, I feel like I'm being treated differently than I have in the past, regardless of perhaps where that place was, just to really put your needs first and be honest with you from the start. And secondly, to be able to deliver right to the consumer's doorstep and to be able to hold their hand along the way in the sense that, hey, we're going to be here no matter what. And kind of going back a little bit on what I was saying before is we believe that the automotive and leisure and many dealerships or that industry, as we know it still to this day, sometimes we forget, we lose grasp of that long-term thinking where we think, oh, what does 5 years or 10 years look like from now? Or am I really thinking about today with the consumer or tomorrow? Or how would I like to be treated in this situation? Wouldn't I like to know the truth? Or I should probably do the right thing in this sense. The consumer maybe doesn't need that product, or I should give them that better interest rate, for example. Let's set them up for success tomorrow. And also it builds that really amazing experience and relationship, because I believe that the consumer is going to go in the future. I believe sometimes, the truth comes out, or they'll be talking to friends. Oh, wow, you got such a high interest rate, or, oh, I got that product for less, for example. And what that creates is it creates a little bit of resentment in the industry. People talk, friends and family. I believe that referrals is the biggest way to expand your business. And the world is a small place. So if we treat someone right, before you know it, they're going to be your consumer for a long time and a lifetime. And perhaps with us, get an automotive and leisure and whatever it is. Now, going back to how this is, not only is that mentality kind of, I think, pushing consumers away from perhaps the dealership world and banking and stuff, but I believe people are a lot more eager now to take their time to do their research and go online. And then that's where we come in. So, hey, let's make this easy for you. Let's make this a one-stop shop. Let's deliver the product to you. Let's guarantee the product. Let's certify the product. Let's make sure that we can help you get your insurance and registration in place. If not, set it up for you, and we'll even get it delivered to your doorstep. Hey, that product doesn't show up the way we promised. No questions asked. You need new tires. Let's get you new tires. It needs an oil change. Let's get you an oil change. With COVID in the world right now, as intense as everything is, it's helped amplify companies like ours, where people are a lot more comfortable to shop online. And especially with the company and the brand that we've built, to be able to have served so many consumers already in the past few years this way, where, yes, we've done deals and we've done loans that some dealerships I've been yelled at in the past for, like, how can you do something like that? That's not profitable, and gotten in arguments with past partnerships, for example, because we're truly looking at, it's not about the money. If we're in the positive, we're going to do it no matter what. So now another opportunity is the consumer can actually find their product themselves, so they can touch it, feel it, smell it, and perhaps the bank might not lend them the money. Now we can buy that product in, we can recertify it, we can guarantee it, we can make sure that that's a good, secure product, and then we can finance it to the consumer too. And that's the best part. So what a free world. And you know that by going through us, we're going to get you the best result. We're going to educate you. Plus, we're going to make sure that we set you up for success where we teach you how to build your credit long term. So we're going to ensure that perhaps you get an auto or you went and found yourself an RV or a fishing boat or a mini yacht, for example. And we're going to do whatever it takes to try to help you get that product that you want. But we're also going to teach you how to get a credit card perhaps with that loan so that both of these are now really building your credit. And we have a lot of success stories where we've had consumers start at 15, 20% interest and go down to 3% within a year, or even buy a house within a few years. And so it feels very good to be able to build a family and to be able to build on that and to be able to just be there long term. So, and that's what we're thinking. So in a nutshell, we truly believe that the businesses with this model that Amazon, for example, has created, where it's no questions asked, as crazy as that sounds, a consumer calls you 2 or 3 months later and something happens as, let's say, just as devastating as, I don't know, maybe the transmission, something happened that's very major. We want to be there. We have an emergency kitty going so that we want to be there just to make sure that we help that consumer, because a lot of consumers sometimes, whether it's an automobile or a leisure product, many times you'll hear, why didn't you pay that bill back to the bank? Oh, well, they didn't help me. My engine blew after 3 months and they said they wouldn't help me. So we want to be the difference. We want to show people that it's them first and the money will continue to come. And we really love the way that Amazon does that with their consumers. And we want to build the same type of industry where it's almost a no questions asked, within reason, of course. But we understand that this product, there's so many things that can happen. And we want to do whatever it takes to set you up for success. So I can safely say that we believe that there's almost no company in this industry that is willing to guarantee the product to the point that we are and ensure that the customer is 100% happy.